Oscar, another week to prepare for another game, but coming off a big win for this team. How have you seen the mentality and just the mood of the team kind of change after that game against Chicago?
Well, it's natural that the victory just created a different environment because there is happiness, because we feel that playing in front of our fans and scoring goals and winning, which is what we're looking for, come. And so the environment is good. Now we're aiming for the continuity of that, aiming for more games like that, and trying to do it this week in New York.
Speaking of New York, preparing for a team that's in good form on a field that is very different than what you're used to. How do you kind of prepare for a team like that and a field like that as well?
Right. Well, we try to simulate the most we can. That the pitch and obviously the challenges that we have when we go to New York in that pitch. But no, the other thing is that it's football. Trying to recognize what are their weaknesses and what are the things that they do good that we can control. And again, just trying to have continuity to the good things that we have done, especially in the last game where we scored 4 goals and the boys felt much themselves in front of the goal, and we're aiming for that.
Kind of with the way the team's feeling in front of goal, and you said they're feeling much more themselves. How do you kind of find that balance between the finding themselves offensively versus defensively, and just kind of shoring up some of those mistakes?
And right, we had a good feedback with the players on watching the game, reviewing those individual errors that we had, especially in the second goal, and things that needs to be improved. There's no doubt that well, in that case we have very responsible players that they take care of that. But again, it has been a weakness on our game and on our team lately. The fact that we have been playing very well, but we haven't scored. Now we scored 4 goals, and that changed the whole panorama. It's much better when you have a team that is clean in front of the goal.
Vaca commented about being left off the Copa America squad, giving him some motivation. Have you seen him, kind of lasered in a little bit over the last week? Coming off a game where he missed a penalty to then score 3 goals the next week says a lot about a young man.
Right, I know. It's great to see him taking care of the team in that regard. Also, after their frustration on not being selected by the national team, but Facu is that. Facu is a very happy man. Is a person who enjoys his job and what he does, and he understands as well in those periods where he's playing well but he's not scoring, and how much we depend on them to get points. And now he took that responsibility and converted in goals, 2 excellent goals, and that for us is gold.
How important was it to get that performance from Mason on Saturday night?
Important, very important, because that gives us confidence. And we still have games that we had without Pedro, but most importantly for me is that excelled the competition with Pedro. Not that it did not happen before, but it's different when you see him performing in the games. So I'm very happy for Mason. I think he provides us a lot of security in the game. His confidence is raising. His competition always is there, but now has been translated to a performance, and it's good for him.
You mentioned the difficult pitch at Yankee Stadium. What are you looking for the players to do when they're playing on such a condensed and small field?
Right. First, try not to get in their heads too much. Just let it go. Uh, Let them recognize the differences and the measuring of the field and the challenges of the whole environment. But after that, we're trying just to let them be themselves, aware them about that we may move the ball a little quicker because the pressing is higher in those smaller spaces. But other than that, I think just be ourselves and try to do the things that we used to do.
Profe, para Radio Español, ¿qué expectas este fin de semana, este fin de semana frente a Nueva York?
Bueno, un partido importantísimo que nos toma ahora en un momento de confianza, sabiendo que venimos de hacer un buen partido con Chicago y sobre todo un partido donde marcamos 4 goles, que era una deficiencia que traíamos o que venimos arrastrando a lo largo del torneo. Entonces, que se nos abra el arco, que podamos tener consistencia con eso, que podamos volver a encontrarlo y que nuestras producciones individuales sigan levantando, eso nos crea mucha más esperanza de poder sumar de a 3.